Chris Fenari here at the 2013 Craft Brewers Conference, and we're on the floor of Brew Expo America. We stopped by the Crown booth to hang out with Brian. He oversees a lot of their efforts in the craft side of the business, and he's going to tell us a little bit today about their new 360-degree can. So Brian, why don't you tell us about the technology and how you guys are applying it to the craft beer space?
Absolutely. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, this is Crown's new 360 end, which it was actually developed in 2010 for the FIFA World Cup in South Africa. And it really has a great application for stadium or event usage in terms of the premise in South Africa, which was carried on to Brazil, was where you had a situation where you had a separate stream of waste, or a container where they actually the vendors were, basically opening up the beer, pouring it into a separate cup, and then handing it to the consumer. Now you've got a separate stream of waste. With the invention of the 360N, which is, by the way, a Crown invention, Crown technology, that basically the lid hole top comes off of this, and now this can becomes a drinking vessel for the consumer. So it cuts down on waste, it's pretty exciting, actually. I mean, we have unveiled it here in North America for the first time, and we're excited that it's a craft application as far as craft beer. Sly Fox is the first craft brewery that actually is selling this commercially. We worked jointly with Sly Fox to actually do a special can for the show, which is our 360 IPA. The good folks at Sly Fox really got into this as well, because the name of this is 360 End. And so they kind of surprised us and came back and said, well, we're going to do a 360 IPA just for the show.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So tell us about the feedback. I mean, obviously you guys have probably had a number of craft brewers walking by the booth. What are people saying about the can?
Feedback has been overwhelmingly positive. I mean, we were optimistic, anxiously optimistic in terms of, how the public would receive this. We've been overwhelmed ourselves by the surprise. I mean, feedback ranges from, like, this is a no-brainer, it's wonder that this has taken so long to come out, to just seems like this is, like well overdue, to the experience, as craft really lends itself, incredibly well to this particular technology and this end, because of the fact that it's a sensory experience where all the efforts that the craft breweries basically put into developing their brews, with the hops and the aroma agents, basically you need a full experience. And so now the consumer has their full attention, their nose is right in basically the drink.
Awesome, awesome. Do you think this will be a game-changing packaging innovation for craft beer?
We believe it has that potential, yes. I mean, based on the feedback that we're seeing here at the show, I've heard it said, one of the craft brewers came by yesterday and said that this was the first new innovative idea that they've seen, for the can, which, in some cases people see the 12-ounce can or, any size of the can has pretty much been the same year over year. So we'd like to think that this is, new technology that's not only, here at the show, but basically has potential far reach beyond today's show. And we're excited that it's being sold commercially, have it out there, and we're excited that a lot of people are being able to come here and actually experience themselves.